I honestly want to just start off by saying I never thought I would make a YouTube video, post it, but like there's something that I really need to get out there and I really need people to understand because there's so much that I've been feeling lately and I really want to help people who may be going through the same situation or just dealing with overall really toxic people and friends and just how to deal with that and how to realize who those people are and how to just cut them out. And I just want to start off by saying it's okay to feel sad and it's okay to feel embarrassed about something and to be like, wow, I really got myself into this situation. But you just have to realize that sometimes we see the good in people, and stepping into something, we don't always know that they're going to be a toxic person in our lives. But once we start to think and be like, wow, this person is pretty like toxic, then that's when we need to step away and distance ourselves and cut them out. And I'm not saying if someone does something that you don't like to just never talk to them again, because that would not be the right answer. But if someone does something that you don't like or that really hurts you, then, and if you've talked to them about it and been like, hey, that wasn't cool, that really hurt me, then talk to them about it. But the thing is with certain people, if they can't understand where you're coming from, if they think that they didn't do anything wrong and you're like, hey, what you said or what you did hurt me, and they aren't able to see where you're coming from, that's when you really need to look and be like, do I really want this person in my life? You know? I personally have had a lot of toxic friends, and like I always am like, what does that say about me? Like, why do I continue to be friends with these people? And honestly, I truly like to see the best in people, and when people come into my lives and hurt me, I usually am very forgiving and I'm like, you know what, it's okay. But the thing is, it's not always okay. I don't deserve to be treated the way that I have been, especially when I've treated them with nothing but kindness. But I'm not saying that I'm the victim. I've definitely had my fair, oh my gosh, someone's watching me through the window. I've definitely had my fair share of moments that I'm not proud of, things that I have said and done to friends, which I have apologized for. And as long as you know that you did something wrong and face the consequences and apologize and be like, hey, I know what I did, that was not cool, then you did what you could do. So sorry for ranting, but okay, so basically, if you have a friend in your life, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a family member, and with family it is a bit harder because they're kind of always around, you can't really just like push them out unless they're like a cousin or you're 18 and you just want to like be like, bye bitch, like move out, like that's cool too. Anyway, I just want to share a little bit of how I've dealt with toxic friends. So first, initiate the problem, be like, hey girl, hey boy, whatever, this is what you did. And like I said before, if they cannot see where you're coming from, and also, I just want to say, don't go into it looking for an apology. Sometimes people don't think they did anything wrong, so they're not going to apologize. But what you have to understand is if they cannot see where you're coming from and be like, wow, I hurt them, then that's, I don't understand. Because every time I've done something wrong and someone has been like, hey, Taylor, hi, I'm Taylor, you did this and it really hurt me, even if I don't think that I did do anything wrong, I know that to them I did do something wrong and I hurt them, and I'm like, I am so sorry, and I try to change from that and be like, I was in the wrong. And yeah, if you have a friend who is constantly trying to one-up you, or if you tell them something that's going on and they compare stories or try to make your problem seem less than theirs, that's not a good sign. That's kind of when you need to step back and be like, do I want this person in my life? Because sometimes it's just, some people aren't worth the fight and some people are. If you have a person in your life and you're like, yeah, they're worth it, then fight for them, fight for that friendship, and be the bigger person and be like, you know what, they have hurt me, but it's worth it. Then you do you, but you deserve a lot better to have than to have a friend who doesn't value your friendship as much as you do. And if they're not putting in as much effort, that's kind of a red flag, you know? People who just constantly make you feel bad about things. If someone's a true friend, they should never make you feel awful about something. Because I personally have had one of my friends make me feel so bad about something, not only about the situation, but overall just a horrible person. And that just was not cool. And I'll probably make another video kind of like helping you guys out and whatever, but I hope this helps someone. So